an honor to be here for the first time. A lot of our friends have played here over the years, so it's cool to step up here tonight on the first night of the festival. In the name of rock and roll, this is called Faster Than We Can! 1, 2, 1!
Dana Fuchs ist eine der ausdrucksstärksten jüngeren Bluesstimmen aus den USA und sie gibt ihr Debüt bei den Rother Bluestagen. Dana, you're playing the opening night of the Rother Bluestage this year. Is it the first time? It's the first time that you're here, but have you ever heard about this festival before?
I have. I remember a friend of ours, Papa Chubby, I think, did it a year or two ago. I don't remember. I didn't realize we were the kickoff act. Good.
You're coming from the US. You grew up in Florida in a black community, almost black community with black music, but you also got a lot of classic rock influences by your older brother and sister.
That's right. Yeah, I'm the youngest of 6 kids, and music was always playing in our household. And my oldest brother and sister had all the classic rock. My parents had all the old soul. So I got a good dose of everything, really.
How did you manage it now to mix it all together? How did you develop your career? You moved to New York and started from there.
Yeah, I met my guitarist. In fact, I was just telling my new drummer from Italy, Piero Pirelli, the story yesterday. I moved to New York, and the first week I was there, I was walking through the East Village, and I heard this guitar coming from the street, and I thought, what is that? I went in, and it was my now music partner and co-writer John Diamond on stage, and he invited me to sing. It was like an open mic blues night, and he said, you come sing a song. I was 19 years old because I said I wanted to be a singer, and I said, yeah, I can sing blues, and I tried to sing Stormy Monday. It was terrible, and afterwards John told me, you have a good instrument, but you've got to learn how to sing this kind of music, and he told me a lot of artists to check out, not just blues, but also the R&B, the Al Green, the Otis Redding, Etta James, Esther Phillips, and I really got even more immersed. I was really a classic rock fan because of my brother and sister, and then John said, well, if you love Led Zeppelin and you love the Rolling Stones, go listen to all the great artists that influenced them, and that's really how I started to develop it. And we were playing, within a couple of years, we were playing really every night almost in New York.
What about these comparisons with Janis Joplin? Where you played it, loved Janis at the Broadway, but what about those comparisons?
I find that everybody always wants to find something that they can say you're like, and if it's going to be Janis Joplin, I'm not going to complain. It's really interesting though when I was asked to play her in the show off Broadway, Love Janis. I hadn't really listened to a lot of her music, but then I had about 10 days to learn everything, learn about her life, learn the script, and learn the 20 songs that were in the show. And it was then that I realized we had all of the same influences. So we were both white girls growing up in different parts of the South, interpreting these older blues and R&B artists. So it was just the same influence done by a girl from the South, and I think that really drew the comparisons. After doing the show, I did learn a lot from listening to her music so intensely to do that show, and I hope the world gets to know Dana. I don't do Janis songs at my show, and it's not because I don't love her songs, and it's an honor when people ask me to sing, but I'd prefer they get to know Dana first, and then someday I'll do some Janis for them.
The blues is coming out. It was daily life music of the old cotton pickers. Today it's also about personal experiences, and I think that you had some really bad experiences or hard experiences. Your sister died, your brother died, passed away last year. How far does the music help, or did the music help get over it?
The music, ooh, it's the only way to get through it. I don't think you ever get over it, you know. I think of them both, especially every time I'm on stage, because they were both incredible musicians, and they were the two that were very serious about music. There were 6 of us. I was the baby. My brother Don, who passed, was the oldest, and next in line was my sister Donna. Don, Donna, Dan, David, Doug, Dana. And, you know, they were really the ones. They had a band when I was a little girl who gave me the gift of music. So to be able to still do music and think of them and write songs about them and then, you know, share that with an audience and then have an audience relate, because everybody loses someone at some point in their life. It's the music. I feel blessed to have that vehicle.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.